I'll tell you who's ruffling some feathers on YouTube at the moment. Fucking Onision. Are you fucking serious, cunt? You're a week behind. And that's like a year on the web. 9 months or so on the deep web. Oh, fuck off. I've had a busy schedule. And speaking of deep web, has there been any grenades in the mail? How the fuck would I know? I'm just your conscience. Ask some other part of your fucking brain. Fine. Cock. So I've only had a very limited experience with Onision. I think I've only ever done one video about him.
Here's a female celebrity establishing a very good point. She's saying women who renounce feminism are kind of like people who drive cars every single day, who say they don't believe in cars, and yet they love cars because it takes them so many places.
Oh, mate, this is going to be a fucking brilliant point. I can feel it. Pwn me, brother. Pwn me.
It makes their life so much easier.
It does.
And they don't know what they'd do without it.
They don't.
Fuck cars. Right? Fuck cars.
Fuck cars!
Fuck cars.
In the ass!
Because shitting all over cars is so fucking popular right now.
I'm sorry. I can't fucking... No, I can't. No. Shitting on cars. Onision found himself at the receiving end of a mountain of criticism last week when Heat Street released an article titled YouTuber Onision runs creepy forum where teenage girls post photos in their underwear. To quote the article, he sometimes publishes videos that consist of him critiquing young girls' bodies. In these videos he shows pictures of real girls, some of them fully clothed but others only wearing underwear and bra. Onision tells the girls that they should lose or gain weight as part of helping them attain what he says is the ideal body type so they can feel good about themselves. To find photos to critique, Onision draws from a forum that he owns and operates, onision.xyz, where girls register and then submit pictures of themselves in the hopes of being featured on one of his videos. The author goes on to report finding dozens of girls on the forum aged between 11 and 17, and when registering to become a member, there's no age verification and nothing at all to suggest there's any kind of age restriction. So what's Onision's reaction to all this been? Ah, I thought you'd never ask. Why? Why what? Why did you think I'd never ask? We've only just gotten to this bit. It's not like it would have been practical to ask any earlier than this. So it just baffles me what could have caused you to think that I'd never ask. I just don't get it. It's a figure of speech, cunt. I thought it would just make the story sound a bit more compelling, for fuck's sake. Well, it didn't make it more compelling. It made it shitter. We've lost all our momentum now because you had to reel off your stupid figure of speech like a fucking homo. You know, considering you're my own conscience, you're a real cunt, you know that? Oh, suck it up, princess. We'll start again. Just lose the poxy figure of speech this time. So what's Onision's reaction to all this been? Well, shortly after the Heat Street article was published, he released a video basically saying so because this has gotten so ridiculous and people have completely ruined the whole point, he'll no longer be doing videos on people's bodies.
So because this has gotten so ridiculous and people have completely ruined the whole point, I'm no longer going to be doing videos on people's bodies.
Then he released one of these videos a day for 3 days, followed by a video he called I Deserve an Apology, which he followed up the next day with a video he called Unsubscribe from Me.
This is me saying if you don't like me, unsubscribe. But if you continue to watch my videos, you obviously like me. Regardless of what you say, actions speak louder than words.
And now it's time for... What does Bearing reckon? Well, this is obviously really fucking creepy, isn't it? The idea that girls as young as 11 are taking photos of themselves in their underwear and posting it on a 31-year-old YouTuber's forum is just fucked. And this is hammered home even harder when you see things like this older brother's plea to have his younger sister's photo removed from one of Onision's videos. I think most of us can imagine ourselves in that situation doing the same for our own younger sister. The real difficulty of this situation is that I'm not sure he's doing anything illegal. Don't get me wrong, I wish there was an obvious crime to prosecute here. He seems to be confident that he hasn't broken any laws or breached any of YouTube's terms of service. So our reaction to this is to do exactly what I'm doing now, to publicly condemn Onision's actions by making videos or writing articles or tweeting tweets, to make people aware. But I'm not entirely convinced that we're not just playing right into his hands. For as long as I've known him, Onision has always been a controversial YouTuber. It seems that every few months he's at the heart of some other scandal shocking enough to attract our outrage, but not quite enough to attract real legal consequences or YouTube sanctions. He actually spells it out for us point blank.
My biggest fans are often haters. People who run blogs, that's just a fan site. I don't care if it's a hate site. It's a fan site because it supports me. It promotes the message of me and the thought of me. So people are thinking about me and therefore they're more inclined to watch me. Like for instance, when a big scandal went down, I gained like 20,000 members to my website. That's just the insanity of making hate videos, of making hate comments, etc. is you're just helping the person that you're hating.
I know there's quite a few people who consider Onision to be a degenerate moron. And he's certainly a degenerate. How else would you describe someone who operates that kind of forum? But I think the moron part is debatable. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any suggestions as to how Onision should be handled, but I can see a couple of patterns. His scandals keep occurring, and his YouTube presence keeps growing. Anyway, see ya.